And what's going on here seems pretty pervy, doesn't it?
Pick up after you guys just secured the drugs and what?
You want to do the facts still? Or no?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Facts. Yeah. Trevor, you can start.
I didn't want to start.
For bringing it up.
Okay, well, so my fact for Andy today is actually that when he was found on like a freight ship, by the way, like in dead space, just kind of floating aimlessly, right? He was actually found by a group of pirates, and Andy, he's only 5 years old. He spent his first 3 years system hopping with these pirates. They called themselves the Red Pepper Pirates. And that's kind of why he kind of has like this image in his head that like, oh, we could be pirates. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
yes, that's Randy. Andy, that's Andy.
Mm-hmm.
That is Randy. I can go next.
All right,
Okay.
go.
I have two for the price of one. The first one is that Banthony has never had romantic relations with anybody of his same race.
Oh.
Not on purpose, just accidentally, like, as he's thought about it. It's
When
just
you
something
say
interesting
that,
about him.
when you say like of the same race, do you mean like twice, or like he's done each one once, or the same race as him?
No, same as his, but also not twice. It's been novel
Okay.
every time, like cultural experiences every time.
Yeah. He's sampling.
Something like that.
That's beautiful.
And the other one is that he's a bird watcher. He loves birds. He's never seen a bird in real life, but he's watched a lot of bird videos. He likes
I don't see any correlation between those two facts.
That's how he gets the girls. Bird watching. Talking about birds.
Okay.
What about you, Joel?
So Cygnus's last name, Frosthair, is that he actually gave it to himself because one time he was doing a stakeout trying to get a bounty, and he was in like this winter tundra landscape for like 3 months straight, just like watching this dude through his rifle, and he sat still for so long in the snow that his hair just became white frosty. So that's how he got his name.
Dang.
That's pretty cool.
Termination.
That's badass.
That's crazy. Not my fact about Niall is that when he was a human in in what feels like a past life, he used to be a really jolly, good kind of nice guy. He's just really amicable, but he's also a thief. He was a kleptomaniac. He liked to steal from people.
He was just Andy.
Yeah, so that was Niall. He's a very nice, affable thief.
All right, for my world fact, it is Jerry, the uplifted ferret that was on the news when you guys were being broadcast about the murder of Silverflower. He is the first journalist to be commended by both nations for acts of journalism, in terms of journalistic excellence and leading big discoveries.
Let's
So-
kill him.
Dang,
Damn.
I'm gonna be friends with him.
I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, so he's not only he's not just the first uplifted animal, but he's also just the first journalist to do it in general. So it's a big deal. So
What's his name again?
Jerry. That's he goes by his first name. That's
Reporter
his
Jerry?
stage
His
persona.
Madonna.
He goes Jerry.
Is that
checking
actually
in.
a ferret?
Yeah, he's actually a ferret. He's cybernetically enhanced to be more intelligent than
Oh,
regular.
okay.
He's a Quinlan. He's a Quinlan.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm thinking mascot. I'm writing it down.
I'm thinking pet. I'm thinking thinking lower order of consciousness.
You guys just gonna start eating him like you did everything else.
Oh no!
No, we
Return
can
him
eat
as a
him
beast.
because he's not. Oh, well, he is conscious. No, so he doesn't. It's not in line with my morals. You're right.
You don't think the fish people were conscious?
I think they were conscious too. I just gave in to
Not as conscious.
Oh my god.
I'm going on record as against eating fish people.
It's like the way a horse is conscious.
It's literally not. They talk
because
to
they
you.
were already
They have
dead.
families. It's not the same.
Horses
Not
and
gonna go
horses
out
don't
of
have families, Trevor.
That's crazy. That's a crazy take, bro.
That's a what a take to make off a horse union right now.
Don't act like they don't have families, bro. Where'd they come from?
You shouldn't eat a horse, bro. You shouldn't eat a horse
Everything's
either.
got a family.
All right.
Okay. So you guys meet back by the ship. Are you guys dressed in your suits? Did we get them at the end of the last session?
Yes, I'm already like I got my tie and everything. It's kind of bulky. It's clear that there's like bulletproof armor underneath it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, fellas. So are we ready to do this thing or what? What's going on?
I need help. I got this. The guy wouldn't sell me in little packs. He just gave me the big. It's like a Costco of drugs marketers. I think. I need help. I don't know how to break that down into something I can sneak into food.
Cygnus, Niall, you guys got anything? I can't do anything with this. I'm not good with drugs.
Can we not just put it into like a small vial, just like scoop off the top or something? I mean, it doesn't seem like
It's a
that big
gas.
of an issue.
The gaseous form.
Oh, it's a gaseous form.
We got any
Perhaps we can
like
condense it down.
we got any like sandwich baggies or
Just like some
anything?
balloons, yeah.
I
Is
start
this like a
looking
helium
around.
tank? Can we just fill it up
I mean,
and then put it in the freezer?
Do I have
It'll
any
condense
condoms?
down.
do you?
No, I definitely would not actually.
Anthony does.
It was established that it was established that Andy is smooth like a Ken doll. So I have no.
What should I
condom.
roll to see if I?
No
You
use.
did say that, yeah, that was established, yeah.
What do I roll for condoms?
Roll against your health.
I get like 3 of those bitches, and I get him gassed up, and I tie him off.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna say that works. I'm gonna say that with enough trial and error, you can do that.
I stand over him. While
You guys,
he
yeah,
does
you have
it.
a you have a fan pointed at you so you don't knock yourself out.
I just hold my breath.
Okay.
I watch you as you tuck them into your coat, and I stop you. I'm like, Anthony, look, those got to go in your ass. If you're gonna if you're gonna smuggle these in here sneakily, you know what I'm saying? They give you one good pat down, they're gonna find them in your chest.
When someone pats down someone else and they find my half-filled condoms, they usually don't ask questions. I know you're a space taller and all that, but I think we'll be okay. They don't need to go anywhere besides where they are.
Okay,
Are
fair
you
enough.
planning to keep these in gaseous form? Or is this like a superheated gas? What type of drug is a gas at room temperature?
It's a space drug. I don't know. He just gave it to me. I said I needed
Are you gonna
speed.
spray it?
I needed
It's like nitrous oxide. I don't know.
Condom?
Yeah, we got to condense that down, and get it into a drink or something, because we can't have you just like pop a condom in this guy's face.
I'll think of something.
Okay, fair enough. As for you, Cygnus, I say you and I, we just go in, we sit down like we're playing some poker, maybe talk to this guy. I think maybe I win a couple hands against this dude. He'd be willing to give us anything. Maybe come sit with us in the bar, have a conversation. I think it's gonna work out great.
How are you gonna guarantee that you win? It's all up to probability and chance.
I mean, we're gonna have to do a little cheating, probably. I mean, would your consciences
I
have
think it's
any?
very risky cheating in a huge casino. Aren't they gonna have a lot of security?
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Are you good at card counting?
I'm very good at counting
You're
numbers.
pretty good
and
with those
bank accounts.
numbers.
I am. I don't know if it actually like translates across all numbers, but we'll figure out today, I guess. But maybe here's another pitch. I think I have an idea, but what if you came in as maybe like a third party, and like we both sit down and we're both high rollers, and that way there's more chance that one of us will win and get him off to the side. We act like we don't know
I
each
like
other.
those odds.
That's the only game we play. I'm sorry.
I like those odds.
Okay.
Niall,
yeah.
Niall kind of walks up, and he's like, "I could probably," and he's Niall has invented a little thing. I have Gizmo. I have a little gadget in my hand that I can literally. It's like a smartphone. I can play chess while I'm talking to you guys. So Niall walks up and he's like, half focused on this game, and he's like, "I could probably like get on the cameras and tell you guys what their hands are in your ears or something like that."
Hey, if you could do that, I'll have the earpiece in. I'm all for it. Yeah, you do whatever you want, Niall. I mean, we don't really have a lot of room for you in this mission. I want you to just wreak havoc, keep the people off of us. Make sure we're not making any fuss. If they catch wind of anything we're doing, maybe like do something with the cameras, divert them. But you're a free agent. You do your own thing, Niall.
You want me to wiggle the camera?
Yeah, wiggle the camera up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We
just
go
like
left, you go right.
A scene. Okay, yeah, I got it. I'll freestyle. I can freestyle.
Yeah.
And then I go back to my game.
Yeah, I put an earpiece in, like in case he wants to give me information.
Okay.
Are we good?
What does Anthony want to do?
Anthony's. Bantha, you're just sneaking in there, right?
Yeah, get him to the bar, and I'll use these guys.
Okay. You got a
I got a
plan
plan.
for sneaking in?
Yeah, I'll pretend I'm a menial labor. Listen, I don't know. Y'all don't know enough about me, but I've had a lot of connections with the minorities, so I feel like I can blend in well with like the menial laborers.
Okay, minorities. Okay. Your word,
Yeah.
not mine. Listen, Cygnus, last thing. This guy's bounty, how big is it? What are we talking?
We're talking 15 million total. Unfortunately, we got to split 7.5 billion of it with that other guy, and then
15 million.
divide the rest between the rest of us.
How much do we have right now? Don't we have like an absurd amount of money?
Each one of us has like 500k unless you spend it on shit.
Oh, so 15 million is a shit ton.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Noted.
But we have a bank account that technically has like, I think he said like over 100.
Yeah, so we're not really pressed about money. Okay, got you. All right, well, I'm ready to head out if you guys are.
All right.
Alex, is there, if I wanted to use this spoof and start like wreaking some havoc and trying to get on whatever system there might be at this casino, would I need to give one of the party like something so that they like that they would have to bring somewhere and like plug into something, or would I just be able to do that remotely from the ship?
I'll
'Cause I
say
think
that
the
if you
plan in
if
the
you get
last
someone
session was
to
for us to do
access
that.
like get to an access point, I'll give you a bonus on the check, or I'll make it not so steep, like the disadvantage not so steep.
Okay.
If you want to do that, you can.
Niall walks up to you guys before you walk out, and he says, "Hey, who's feeling the sneakiest?"
Well, I feel like we got a guy going undercover. It's probably gonna be him. He'll be in the back rooms.
I turned to Anthony. I was like, "You can literally just like plug this in anywhere, man. Like you see the little cash register that they use, this'll work. Anywhere you can plug. You think you can do that?
Yeah.
You work it into the routine, whatever you got planned."
Yeah.
I don't like the way you said "yeah" there. I don't like the
Banthony,
way.
listen, I'm gonna rank up Anthony intelligence roll. He's still gonna do it. Oh, okay.
Intelligence
Anthony
roll?
doesn't really understand where to plug this in.
Okay,
But he
hold
doesn't
on.
say that he doesn't.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I have any way of getting insight that you might. I have a feeling you-
Anthony's eyes glaze over.
Okay.
You hand him something electronic and say to plug it in.
Let me roll for
Roll hearing or roll.
No, I'm gonna roll for
plug
absent-mindedness
this
because if
in the
I'm not paying
wall, or-
attention, I wouldn't.
Oh
notice
yeah,
that.
that's true.
Say maybe I noticed that you. Yeah.
Nice.
How do we get it? Oh yeah, baby.
Yes.
Can,
Niall's like holding on to it. He's like, "Hey, wait a second. You don't look very confident."
hey, Niall, the man said he's confident. Just let him have
No,
this thing.
no,
I mean,
hold on, man. Hold on. Listen.
Can you
That's our
like show
crewmate,
me
he
an
wouldn't lie.
example of like where to plug? You say
Yeah, come over here.
anywhere.
Come over here.
I
I'll
think
show you.
anywhere.
I'll show you. Check this out. Check this out. Niall's being very genuine with you.
There's nothing wrong with a quick
he's not being-
tutorial.
Yeah, he's not being condescending. He's like, "Come over here," and he shows you, and he takes you over to his workstation, and he shows you all the different ways that this thing can be plugged in. I don't
The
know what
various
mechanism
plugs.
this is. It
So
has
you-
some kind of mechanism that switches to whatever kind of plug you need. Niall has built this. I can roll for it, Alex, for Gizmo.
Yeah, sure. That's. I mean, yeah. No, I'll say you can make that. That's pretty trivial.
Yeah. So he's like, "Look, dude, it'll go like in one like looks like this, or it'll go in like this circle one right here." He's like, and this one's kind of like, this is probably not going to be in there, but just in case you see this one, it'll work in here too.
when you're
Yeah.
plugging this thing into these slots, I kind of look over and then wink at Balana.
Oh my god.
I hate that for you.
Valana just shakes her head and like shrugs her shoulders.
What
Like,
do you
what does
want
that?
from me?
What does that mean?
You'll see.
Niall
Oh,
like
no.
kind of does. I don't even respond to that. You need to test run it. You need to try for yourself. You good?
Let's see.
Now, why don't you take it for a test drive right here? And he hands it to you.
Okay, I snatch it. I got it. I got it. I got it. It's mine. I got it. It's mine. I got it.
Right on.
He seems
cool.
pretty confident. Let him just have it.
And I hand you an earpiece too, or I think we all established that we all
I think
have
we
some,
all-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and I say, just let me know whenever you got that bitch plugged in, and I'm gonna chill till then. And then Niall goes and he like leans back in his chair and he starts playing more chess.
All right, I step off the spaceship. I'm ready to go.
All right.
So
Following
Andy,
Andy.
okay, I guess we all three would start walking together, and then maybe like as we get
Split
within
off.
like a block, we split off. So you go to like a back door or something, and we go in through the front door.
Okay, who do we want to start with?
Start with Banthony, I guess.
All right, Anthony, you're lining up at the back door. This is in a steamy back alley.
Yeah, Anthony's lighting a cigarette.
You hear multiple different languages echoing off the walls as this congregation of people are lining up to be let in. You see there's a some kind of supervisor with a checklist standing there and marking each one as they come in.
I look to the stream of people coming in. And can I pick out someone who doesn't look like he wants to be there? Like the most
it's hard to-
unenthusiastic
It's hard
dishwasher.
to find someone who wants to be here. But
Okay.
yeah,
What about the most vulnerable, the youngest? I'm like a lion.
roll a check for
Raising
me.
a savannah.
Roll
Okay.
like a roll a perception check or something.
What about the youngest?
Alex, you started the recording,
How
right?
Yeah, I did.
quickly
I
you
was
were ready for
perceptions.
that. It's like, no
I was
worry, I got like...
So you
The youngest
succeed.
or the oldest? One of the
So
two.
you find this young looking, probably a dish boy. He's wearing a big old like wet apron. He
He's
looks
a boy too.
Wet apron!
He's short. He's wet.
Oh, no.
clocking back in from his lunch.
I gave him one of these. I gave him one of these, and I walked towards him.
Let me do a reaction roll for him. Oh, I've rolled as Niall. Sorry, Mike.
Oh no, it's okay.
So that's a decent reaction. So he goes, "What's up?"
I hand him a cigarette, and I light it with mine. You know how intimate like that is.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I
that's
hand,
sexual.
I hand it to him.
It was dope. He starts smoking
This
it.
is dope.
Dope is canonically like a reclaimed word from Old English. Anyways,
Are we out of earshot, or should I start walking?
you lured him. Yeah, you lured him like a
I
little
lured him
bit.
away.
Yeah, and there's like it's too echoey in here to hear any one conversation.
I'm leaning on the wall.
Yeah.
Listen, boy, I could tell from that sweat apron you don't like being here. You don't even have the dedication to wash your apron at the end of the day. Am I right or am I wrong?
I mean, you're not wrong.
How about I give you $1,000? You let me take your spot. I say I'm your roommate. I just want to get in there, take a couple rounds. You look at me. I'm successful. Sometimes I'd like to get back to my roots.
He is
Give me that
when you
change.
say 1,000, he's already like starting to undo his apron, and he goes, "Hey, why don't I just tell you that you're covering for me? Like you're here to cover
That's
my
what we're
shift."
doing.
Okay, yeah,
That's
I
it.
think that
That's
sounds
it.
okay.
That's
Sweet.
it. I knew you were young when I saw you.
Yo,
All right, so he gives you his apron, and he walks with you up to the supervisor.
Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
Oh, before he goes, by the way, my name's Terry.
Thanks, Terry.
You're welcome. Look, man, you don't know how much this means to me. I did not want to come into work
Go smoke
today.
some weed, Terry. I don't need your life story.
Thanks, man. And he walks you up to the supervisor and says, this guy's coming for me today, bye. And he turns around and walks away. And the supervisor looks you up and down and says,
Fucking Terry, right?
what experience do you have?
Look at me. I'm grizzled. I can do anything you need me to do and more. I know you're short-staffed. Just
Okay.
put me to something.
What's your name? He says.
Cutler.
Butler? He looks at you with a raised eyebrow.
Cutler with the C.
where's the
Cutler?
C go?
I used to be Cutler, and then I cut somebody. Now I'm Cutler.
Okay, Cutler. He says, and puts down the list. And he says, all right, since you're filling in for the dish boy, you're on dishes.
Obviously.
All right, have fun.
I smack him on the ass on the way. I smack him on the ass on the way in.
Why is everybody so wet?
Okay, so we'll cut back to you two going into the front entrance. So you notice on the front entrance there's little red carpets and like two entrances. They're like aligned with this planet's like rotational axis, so it's like their equivalent of north and like west like entrances. So they're perpendicular. But there's two entrances, there's red carpets, and there seems to be a preference to go towards the right side. It looks like there might be, the left side might be more for housing or something. the left entrance. So I'm assuming you guys go towards the right one.
Yeah.
Upon nearing the right entrance, you see that there's lots of different kinds of people here in terms of their class. Like you see very high class people, and you see middle class, and you obviously see the lower classes that are working the whole place. So there's not very many people here that don't have money. The people that don't have money are working here. So that's what you notice by the place.
I kind of tap Cygnus on the shoulder, and I gesture over towards the cage where people are getting chips and stuff, and I just kind of like nod towards it, and then I walk ahead of him to kind of separate us, create some kind of distance, and I start walking to the cage. While I'm walking, I look around. Am I able to clock wherever this Ferris guy is?
Sure, roll a perception check for me. This is going to be at a -5 because this is a huge room. So you do not see him.
Damn. Okay, so I go to the cage, and I have like 100,000, right? So can I just get $100,000 worth of chips?
Sure, you can trade that out.
Okay, I get that.
They give you a complimentary pass for free drinks and everything everywhere. They like a little. It's like a room card, but it's for other
yes.
parts of the casino.
Okay, I took that into my thing. Hey, thank you, ma'am. Hey, do you mind telling me where the list attendants are? Who can I talk to about getting into one of these like high action games?
Oh, you should go to the what would it be, like a pit boss? Who does that?
A pit boss would be good. I can talk to them.
So I was asking you, is Trevor the person? This person
Oh,
who
yeah,
knows
yeah,
more
yeah.
about casinos than me. Yeah.
What the hell? I thought I was DMing for a second and then like went into like another character. Stupid. I'm being stupid.
Iconic. I love it.
Can't turn it off.
Yes, she says, go talk to the pit boss. He'll be sure. I mean, you have enough money to join, so go ahead, go talk to him.
Sweet. And then I just start walking. Cygnus, what do you do?
So can I also do a perception check to look around?
Yes, you can. At the same with -5.
Perception. I missed by 2.
So you don't see him either.
I guess I'll just go get my chips too. I guess I'll get 100,000 as well.
Okay, yeah, get the same experience as Trev. Do you ask where to sign up for like the high action games?
Yeah, I roll up to
yeah.
the pit boss.
Oh.
And, sorry.
I was
confused.
just,
I
yeah,
heard my
Cygnus, what do you, do you go to
Yeah,
the pit
same.
boss
I'm
too?
going wherever I can find the fanciest people, high action time.
Okay, yeah, so you're gonna go over there too. All right. So yeah, you roll up to him. What do you say, Trev?
What's up, friend? Listen, I'm new in town. Haven't been in this system long at all. I got chips burning a hole in my pocket. I'm trying to get rid of them. All right, what's the highest action game you can point me to right now?
He looks over. He like cranes his neck. He's looking at the tables and he goes, "Looks like number 9 is having the most action tonight. I think we have a free spot coming up soon. I think that one's clocking out now." He looks over and the guy's taking his chips and leaving.
Ryan.
I crane my neck. Is the guy over there, Ferris? Is he at 9?
Roll a perception this time at a -2 because you don't see him immediately. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. God, that seemed high. 11.
You notice that he's not around here, but based on what you know about this guy, he absolutely would probably be on one of these tables, considering
Okay.
how wealthy he is. So you know that he's probably hiding his appearance in some way.
I roll up to that table then, and then I just go and I sit down at that table.
All right. Cygnus, what do you do?
I guess I'll go up to. So he just went to the table, so now it's full, right? I guess I'm just looking around for any open tables at the time.
Yeah, there's another open table that you can go ahead and get into, but there's going to be it's going to be one of the high roller tables with bigger buy-ins and stuff. I don't know, that's a real thing. I'm making that up.
Yeah. So now, can I also try to roll at -2 this time?
Yes,
for
yeah,
perception
absolutely,
for
yes,
this
you
guy?
can.
All right, cool. -2 perception. All right, success that time. Just made it.
You notice that in the table that Trevor sat down at, like as you get closer and you walk by it, you clock him with a different hair color. It looks like his eyebrows are shaped differently. His nose is moved, it's like he looks completely different, but you can tell like there's some facial foundation that is built upon that you recognize.
So I could infer he had like plastic surgery or something.
Yeah,
like
or
that.
some kind of modification is done to his
Or
appearance.
some modification. Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. So
And
with
I would
that,
sit down.
with that revelation, we're gonna switch back to Anthony, because Niall can't do anything right until he plugs this in. Like, is he going to do anything?
I mean, I could try, but you said I would be rolling at a higher disadvantage, so I'd prefer to wait.
Yeah, might as well. Okay, wait. Okay, so Anthony, what do you do upon getting in?
Anthony takes a survey of the kitchen that he's been posted in. What's he see?
He sees it's like a typical, not super well managed kitchen. It's got, it's equipped well enough. The appliances look a little bit, well used, but it's a standard kitchen. I mean, nothing special.
Nice. Where are the busboy areas?
There's a deep old sink by where the dishes come in.
I swagger up. Who's around me? Any more busboys, bus girlies?
You notice as you walk into, people come in holding lots of dirty dishes, and as they're dropping off, it says, "Oh, great, you're here." The last guy walked off early, so you have a little build up, and you see that the sink is completely full.
Yeah, I don't really do the dishes.
Really?
Why
you over here?
You gotta rethink it. We do the dishes. I don't do the dishes. That's the thing about this kitchen. I can already tell there's a lack of cohesion. There's no teamwork. How about we do the dishes? One person does the dishes. They're not in the game. They can't help out where they need to. We do the dishes. People can walk in and out. We can help other people. It's great. Let's start the revolution here.
This is a human man and woman. The man looks at the woman and goes, "I don't know about you, Samantha, but I'm not getting paid to do the dishes." And he turns around and starts to walk away.
Samantha, now's your time. Virtue or
Roll-
whatever Philip over here's got going on.
I don't know what to ask you to roll.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. There's a persuasion stat there? No. Sorry.
Is there?
Oh, I guess not. I mean,
I'm
is there
looking.
charisma?
I think you might have to have.
It
I
might
think
be a
there's
skill.
I think it's like fast
Maybe a
talk or something that you have to roll, or
It
like.
might be a
figure it
skill that you have to have that you don't have.
Just do taste.
Ah,
Dang, there's no persuasion skill in this?
it gotta be something like that.
That's crazy.
No, Frank would be. It's over for Frank.
No, there's different things. There's like a quick talk and something else that are like how you.
But I have
Oh,
to
so you
have
would need a
it.
skill.
I have to have it.
Yeah, it's like a skill.
Oh. You just want me to do a roll?
So I'll roll with her reaction.
Okay.
Well, would it be will or something, or like fright check or something? I don't know.
Yeah, this is a reaction roll, is what it is. She
Oh,
rolled.
okay, I see.
She rolled really high, so she's gonna shake her head and leave with the guy.
Okay. I do the same, and I look like I was also part of the leave.
Okay.
I slink off to find somewhere to put this thing.
All right. I'm gonna say that
Just
it doesn't.
plug
I mean, literally, you walk out of the kitchen and like within 5 feet, you find one
No
of
one
these
pays
access
attention.
points. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was smooth with it.
Yeah.
I'm surveying the bar area. That's where I go to. Is there like a register? There has to be electronic things around the cash register I can plug
Oh, yeah.
things in.
There definitely is. It's definitely tied with the main network.
I should plug it in, quick and easy.
All right. So as you plug it in, we're gonna cut to Niall, who's waiting for this connection. The first thing you notice upon the connection is that you get a warning message that propagates to the top of like your access point that says, "This area is guarded by live defense." Live defense being either an AI or a person who is watching the network. So it's like a warning to anyone who's trying to access it. It's like do not pirate warning.
Niall, who has got a game of Go and a game of chess up on either monitor, and he has this warning in the middle. He goes, oh. And he's gonna roll for it.
Go ahead. It's gonna be computer hacking.
But what is my?
Oh, what's your
advantage?
disadvantage? With that jacket, it's gonna be at a -4.
Please.
Yes.
All right, you make it in. So you break through the firewall, no problem. You got access. So, but now
And I'm under my spoofed account of Bob McBorthy.
okay, you're spoofing. Okay,
Yeah, I'm spoofing. Oh, all day. All
Okay.
day. I'm Bob as fucking this bitch. And I'm poking around, dude. What can I find? I have access to the cameras.
Yeah.
For
Do you
sure.
do you want to look for anything like other than like information before, or just like get access to cameras?
I want everything. Niall is, he's got altered time rate. He's combing. He's going through it all immediately.
Okay.
The thrill of stealing, it briefly enters his mind. You know what I'm saying? His previous thrill.
So,
He's looking through it.
um,
Different.
you know that because this thing is guarded by someone who's actively defending it, if you start accessing things, you're going to be more likely to be found out that you're in here and face active resistance.
Okay.
So you can access the camera, so I'm going to make a roll for her to see if she notices. You can access other information, and I'll make a roll to see if she notices. But each time will be, threat of you being found out.
Gotcha. Okay. Niall, what information would there be outside of the cameras that would be useful?
You could get room information. You could get anything that would be on like the central data, like they for this location, like all the stuff needed to run the casino.
Can I, if I'm able to get into one thing, can I do two things simultaneous? Like if I get into the cameras, can I?
Yeah, the
use them
roll.
up and then
Yeah, once
also
you get
try
in,
to
once you get into a subsystem, yeah, you don't have to roll again for the subsystem.
Niall comes in on the. Who can hear me? Are you guys already sitting down at a table? The people in the ballroom. If I was to speak to them, would it be suspicious?
I mean, they wouldn't. I mean, yeah, I think that they're sitting down at this point.
Oh, you guys are at the table. Okay, never mind.
Do we just have like an earpiece in? I mean, would people
Yeah,
even be able to
Yeah,
hear?
we can listen to you, but probably can't respond.
Niall, you guys hear Niall in here? He's like, "Hey guys, hope everything's going all right. I'm gonna take a bit of a gamble here, so yeah." And that's all you hear. And I'm gonna try to get into the cameras first.
Okay, so
So
I'm not
that
even,
one
I'm not
minus.
gonna ask you to make a check because you're technically already in like the systems. This is gonna be her making checks now. Actually, let's make this a competition to make it more fair to you, Mike. Because I'm gonna say
Okay.
that you'd have ways to actively defend yourself. So you make a computer hacking check too.
Okay, so does she? Would I know to do that like in reaction to her?
Yes,
or
because
am
you
I-
know this is being proctored by like some
Okay, yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
entity.
Okay, and I don't need to put any disadvantage on it. I just roll it.
It's not going to be the minus. What did I say? 4 earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, same -4.
Oh baby, get fucked, bitch. There's no way she outrolled me.
Niall, as he thinks he settles in, gets the camera feeds up, and thinks that he's secure. You notice the data feed gets cut quickly, and you're booted all the way out, and you see that the connection to the monitor thing has been lost.
No.
Oh, that's crazy. She rolled lower than
Dang,
me.
what was her margin of success?
She made it by 9.
Crazy.
Oh, because it goes by your margin. Yeah, I made it by 5. Damn. Yeah, it's because of the -4. I also made
Yep.
it by 9.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's because I mean
right.
that's just the access. That's how it goes.
Makes sense.
Home field
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you can always attempt to get in from the outside though, but it's gonna be at a bigger disadvantage.
You guys hear Nihal say, "Fooey," over the radio.
Okay.
What, is Banthony able to like plug it in somewhere else or no?
No, if he goes back to find out when to save the time of doing this, it's going to be burnt out. Niall could probably figure
Okay.
out that they probably burnt this thing out and went and collected it to see who planted it.
Understandable. Okay, so
Niall is like, "Oh, god damn it," and he grabs another one of the things out of the fucking drawer that he keeps, and he starts walking into the casino.
Nice. All right. So let's go back to, I guess it would be Joel and Trevor at this point, right?
well, yeah, Joel's on a different table, right?
Yeah. So let's start with you, Trev.
Okay.
So you don't technically know that the person you're looking for is at this table.
Well, I'm just gonna sit down confidently. He said this is the highest action. I was told this guy's the highest roller. I'm not a very smart guy. I could just be, I could just not find him. So I'm gonna sit down at this table and try to make a name for myself. So, what's up, guys? You guys ready to gamble? I'm new in this system. How are you guys doing? I sit down. I shake the guy's hands next to me. I sit down. I plop $100,000 worth of chips down. Ooh, that's bad. What does that
No,
mean?
that's good. Low rolls
Okay.
are good. So
Good.
they have a pretty pleasant reaction to you joining. Their faces light up. It looks like they're all having a good time. They're pretty juiced up. Most of them indulging in the free drinks. but yeah, it looks like they're having a good time. They welcome you, and you put your money in, and yeah, you're ready to play.
Hell yeah! How are you guys, man? What, you guys, what are your guys' names? I go around shaking everyone's hands again. Again, I'm also like drinking.
They all introduce themselves. I'm gonna say the only one that matters, and the one that I'm gonna tell you because I'm not gonna come up with all the rest of these names, is going by. Actually, I'm gonna have you roll at a perception, but with like nothing because you're shaking their hand.
Okay.
Let's see if you know this.
Let's hope my third
How are
perception
you missing
check
it by
does it.
one?
Dang. Hey, I think I get a plus. Is that an intelligence roll?
That's a. I think it's perception is intelligence based, isn't it?
Okay.
Don't you get +1? Something when you're around allies?
I think so.
Around more than 3 people or something? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
dude.
say you make it. I'm gonna say you make
Okay,
it.
cool.
So, you notice as you shake this guy's hand that this is Ferris Scalding. He's had some surgery done or something to hide his appearance, but this is him.
What name did he give me?
He goes by Matthew when he introduces himself.
All right, nice to meet you, Matthew. Listen, guys, I'm here to spend money, get drunk, and have a good time, okay? I just want to experience the system. I got a girl waiting for me back in my hotel room. Let's fucking get this game going. And I want to get dealt in immediately and start paying out.
All right, I'm gonna say that you play like one round. I'm not gonna have you unless actually I'll have you roll for it. Roll just a random luck check with 3 dice. And
Okay.
your score that you're trying to beat is 12. If you beat a 12, you did well, and then margin of success will determine how well you did.
Just like this?
Yeah, but in future reference, you can click the 3 dice at the bottom of your screen, and it does it for you.
Oh,
Red
okay,
dice.
okay.
So yeah, so you went over 12. So you lost. You missed by 2. So I'm gonna say you lost. How much money did you put in?
I put in, okay, so I have 100,000. I'm saying firsthand, I went $10,000. I'm trying to blow this money pretty quickly.
The important part, that's what I was trying to say, is that one of the players gets up and leaves, and there's an opening for Cygnus to join at this table. If he wants to leave the table.
Do I notice?
Yes, you do. I'm assuming that you've been watching the table since you noticed that.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm gonna go walk over, fill in the spot.
Immediately, I want to point out that when I lost that hand, I made it out to be like I'm a bumbling idiot at poker. I wanted to look like I'm very, very bad at gambling, even though I'm like at least somewhat proficient at it. I know what I'm doing. I'm not stupid, but I made it look like I'm just a whale, just throwing my money out.
Okay.
Indy the hustler.
All right. So
Cygnus comes to sit down.
I'm gonna say you get one more round before we switch back to Anthony. So
Sweet.
you and Cygnus both roll, and see if you want to. Just see by how much you want to put down, and then roll.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another 10K.
So
So
do
you
we
made
just
it for
roll
2.
3d6?
Yeah, roll 3d6.
Yeah,
Trying to beat
put
12.
down 10k as well.
And you should roll 2, right, for that guy, or no? And just whoever like
That's
has
true.
the biggest margin wins.
Yeah, I should
That
be
pop.
rolling for him. Okay. I don't know. I shouldn't have done a blind roll. You would have seen how well he done. He does well too. So you guys all rolled the exact same. So I'm gonna say it was like
So
3
split
Flip pot.
split pot. Yeah, or yeah. You guys know more about gambling than I do, so it's hard for me to.
Hell yeah,
say
that's
anything.
crazy, man. I look at Cygnus and I look at this other guy and I'm like, you guys know how to play some cards, man. You guys really do. Does he respond?
Respect.
He grins and takes a sip of his drink, and he lights it. He pulls out a cigar and lights it, and he puts it in the corner of his mouth. And he goes, "Yeah, nice, just getting started though. How long are you gonna be in?"
I'll be here all night. I'm trying to look free drinks. You see this ticket? I don't get tickets like this everywhere I go. I'm gonna fucking exploit it. And I pound another whiskey back.
Whiskey.
Beautiful. So you're warming yourself to this guy. That was a good interaction. I'm gonna say
After a little bit, can I want to ask him like, okay, listen, man. After a while, I want some time to pass, but then I want to say to him like after a couple more hands, buddy, I like the way you play cards, man. How long you been gambling?
he kind of he looks down at the hand being dealt and he says, "Well, I've been gambling for a long time, longer than I can really remember. I've been back on the ranch." he says, and you notice this guy's talking with like a southern accent that I wasn't talking with before, but as he gets drunker, it gets more pronounced.
Nice.
He says, "I gambled with my pops all the time. I mean, we would set up little hands and, play for bottle caps or whatever it was, but
He taught you good. He taught you good. Buddy, what's the most you ever lost in a card game?
At once, probably a few million."
Rookie numbers, buddy. Rookie numbers. One time I lost a ship, an entire freight ship in a card game. Crazy, man. I'm telling you, I get drunk enough, I start gambling anything. And I'm trying to press that point into him.
Okay, that's good. I want to see if there's anything I can make you roll for to add an element of chance to this. I'm going to say that that's just going to be another positive reaction roll in him. And we're going to revisit this, but because it's taking a couple of hands, I want to cut back to what Eduardo is doing. So what are you doing, Eduardo?
Anthony smells smoke from this burnt out thing. And he looks at it. He said, I didn't know what I was doing with that thing. But then I look up and I get an idea. I think this would be a fancy bar. So I'm saying that this would have one of those things where you can infuse drinks with smoke.
Oh yeah.
You ever see one of those things?
Yeah.
I see a couple of those things and my brain lights up a little bit. Just a little bit. And I see the bartender. No, actually, is the bartender there? I should ask.
Actually, no. You notice that he's not there. He left like a towel on the bar.
Nobody's working.
He's taking a bathroom break.
Okay, so I know that. I know he's going to the
Well,
bathroom.
that's what you can figure. I mean, he left the towel there, and he wanted to
I
leave
grab
his...
the towel and I go to the bathroom.
Wait, before you do that, can I ask how close is the bar to the front of the casino when you walk in?
I'm imagining it's like it's closest to the high roller table, so they can keep drinks going for them like
I
fast.
see.
So yeah,
So not within eye shot of Naya who just walked in.
no.
Okay, all good. Damn.
But you'll notice once you try to advance, or if you try to go to the bar, obviously. All right. So what do you do once you get there?
I get this towel. No, I grab the towel and I'm like swinging it around. All confident, like I'm projecting confidence, and I go to the bathroom. Is there like people in there? Can I want
Which bathroom do you? There's like individual bathrooms, and then there's individual bathrooms. So there's like a row of like individual stalls.
I'm not even worrying about you right now. Hold on. I smell the towel, and I get the essence of this bartender.
No, you
And
roll
so I'm
that
going
smell.
I'm going to each stall. I'm taking a sniff. Tell me when I see it.
I'm gonna say,
I
luckily
find
for you, this is a particularly
Odors.
like an odorsome race of people that have like really a lot of pheromone sacs.
Not
Is
the
how they
race.
communicate.
Not the race.
They don't smell bad, but they don't smell bad. They just can smell very strongly.
I find him. I
That's a
knock on the
great
stall door.
He goes, "What is it?"
Hey, I'm the new dish boy. I was thinking I always wanted to be a bartender. How about we switch jobs just tonight?
No.
Anthony takes a deep breath.
Is he angry?
Not yet.
Oh,
Anthony crawls under the stall. I'm assuming it's one of those stalls with the gap.
I'm gonna say it is because that's very funny.
I crawl and I'm standing over this aromatic individual. How about we swap jobs for one night?
Okay,
This is a power move.
I'm gonna
I love
roll.
that you're not mad. You're still playing it cool.
I'm just kidding.
so
man.
cool.
I'm gonna
I'm
roll with a
getting there.
-3, but this -3 is actually good for you. Wow, it's a 5. So he goes, okay, are you gonna let me leave? Can I live? Are you gonna kill me?
Yes, you will live. I will not kill you. I start stripping.
Look, my life's worth more than this job. You can have it, but I'm going.
We're
Goodbye.
stripping. No, we switch. I'm not letting him leave.
You stop him?
Yes, I say, hold him. Give me. We're changing in here.
I'm getting
What do you think-
flashbacks. I'm getting dangerous.
He goes, let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
I gotta have your clothes to bartend. It's ridiculous. We just had a deal.
He says, "There's like a
Listen,
linen
listen.
closet. You can get more of these outfits."
What if I told you I can make all the ridicule you've had from being smelly go away, and I pull out one of the condoms?
I've never been ridiculed.
It can make
for being
I can make it float away. Well, I'm ridiculing you. You smell so bad. I found you in this crowded casino bathroom from this towel. You touched it. You probably looked at this and it got your smell.
That's my
I can make it
signature
all
scent.
go away.
The
I
ladies
can.
love it.
You can all float away with this little thing. I swing it back and forth. Tyson.
Is that a condom?
It's not about the condom. It's what's in it. It's ridiculous. What do you think I'd give you a condom for? It's so obviously tied up to contain the gas inside.
You didn't have like maybe those little CO2 canisters they use for those like air guns. You couldn't like find something a little bit more sturdy than a condom.
It's consistent too.
No, I
It's
couldn't
10,
find
3 times.
anything more sturdy than a condom.
He says, "I don't want it on your plan, man. Just let me go. I want to leave."
I want your clothes.
Okay, fine. He says, "Turn around," and he goes to the corner.
I turn around.
Okay, he strips. And he says, "Now give me your clothes without turning around."
I kick him back.
Okay, so
I
you guys
kick
swap clothes without looking at each other. He lets out a fear scent and then leaves.
Oh.
He's shy. Why is he so shy?
I flushed the toilet because I know he did it.
All right.
Man.
Stinky bitch.
Okay, so we're gonna go now to Niall.
I go back to the bar.
Yeah. Okay.
Niall just like the camera shows Niall pushing the doors of the casino open, and I'm just kind of like standing there awkwardly looking around, scratching my head, and then I kind of just like aimlessly start walking really slowly. I'm looking for signs that show where the high roller table would be.
You don't even necessarily need to look for signs. Like it's partitioned off, has like a little rope around it. It's at the back near the bar. Yeah, you can see
Okay,
pretty straight off the bat. That's probably where it is.
I'm walking that way.
All right.
Just awkwardly, and I'm doing the thing where like if there's like two people walking together, I'm like awkwardly squeezing between them. Like I'm walking in weird ways. Like every time someone thinks like one of us is gonna switch, I'm like moving with them. You know, I'm like being just obtuse on my way.
But you're choosing to do that because you have enhanced time sense and could like actually choose not to do it.
Yeah. Well, it's an ADHD thing. Niall is playing chess in his head, so it's like he's taking the path of least resistance, but it just so happens it's like through people.
Okay, so roll perception at a -2 to see if you see Banthony. Unless Banthony said that he was gonna be working the bar. Did he say that?
No, he didn't say that. Wait,
Okay.
did
It
he
was
say that?
planned
I
that
think
he
he
would
might.
be
No,
at the
it
bar.
was planned that he would be at the bar.
Eduardo.
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm at the bar.
Did you say that to everyone else that you were gonna do that?
Yeah, I walked to the bar.
I he was going back.
Okay, so yeah, then I guess you don't have to roll perception at all. You know, you see him there.
I'm walking out. I'm doing this with the towel.
Yeah.
You see Niall walk up, and he's just like, "What's up, man?"
Hey, I didn't break your thing, okay? It broke on its own.
No, you did good.
I
you did
plugged
good.
it in just like you said, and it did that.
Niall looks to the right. It's plugged in right there.
Yeah.
He walks over. He unplugs the other one, and he plugs the new one in. He pulls the second one.
I did. I did the same thing.
No, you did good, man. I fucked up. He hands you the second one.
I can too.
Yeah, he said, just in case they get that one too.
Redundancy, I like it.
He just
Redundancy.
he walks out. That's it.
Okay, bye.
I love Niall so much.
Okay,
Here's another
that
one.
happens. Let's go back to the high roller table. So you guys are
Alright.
cozying up to this guy. At least Admiral Andy is. What is Cygnus doing?
Cygnus is following Admiral Andy's lead. Because Andy said he had a plan. He just doesn't want to say anything that'll jeopardize it. So he's just trying to, play along.
Nice.
Would you say we're both sufficiently drunk at this? I'm kind of like, I'm actually like spitting some of this shit out under the table and shit.
Oh my god, how
I'm
are you
trying-
doing that?
I'm not drinking a lot, but I'm trying to make it look like I'm taking a lot of swigs, but in reality, I'm just sipping on it. I'm not trying to get drunk. But I'm
I also
trying to
think
be
Admiral
sober.
Andes have a harder time getting drunk. I feel like they have an enhanced metabolism or something.
Okay, I like that a lot. Getting
just
pretty
a tank.
wasted.
Everyone else has got to be smashed if you're getting buzzed.
Yeah.
So, while I've been kind of playing mind games with this guy, getting to think like, oh, I've done these crazy bets. I'm not a good gambler. I'm insane with my money. And it all leads to this moment where we're sitting here. A couple more hands have gone through. My money is dwindling, and I tell this guy, "Listen, buddy, Matthew, is it?
That's my
You got a
name.
ship, man? You got a ship?"
He looks around and goes, he like looks down to the left and goes, no, I'm planet bound for now.
Mm,
Dork.
damn. What are you riding? You got a car? Anything?
I just boobered over here. Like
Boobered?
Goober?
Possessions?
Boobered. Huh?
Possessions.
Listen, man.
He
He doesn't have any
stuff.
personal possessions. Like he doesn't have a car, a ship, anything I
This
can.
guy, you know,
like-
this guy's on the run, and he might be. The way he looked away, he's
I
probably
know, but-
lying about his ship.
Hmm. Now I have to think a little bit. Can we do another like hand or something?
Sure. Go ahead and make your rolls.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I got an 8.
So looks like Ferris beats you all out. At least Matthew beats you all out, and he wins that hand.
Dang. So his stack's getting pretty big at this point.
Hmm.
Listen, Matthew, you got a lot of money, man. I'm willing to bet you got even more in the bank, don't you?
Well, I'm not one to brag, but I have enough to have fun with.
All right, man. How about we make a bet maybe outside the confines of this building? You know, the chips on the table. That's light work with me, man. That's light work to me. I don't know about this fucking weirdo with the white hair over here. He's trying to match our game, but we got something between us. I'll tell you what. You probably got like what? How much has he got on the table?
He's got right now 200,000 down.
200,000. I'm willing to bet you got at least $1 million in the bank somewhere. I mean, I'm looking at your clothes, your outfit. You look, well, I'll tell you what. I bet you my arm. I'll tell you, I'll let you cut this bad boy off. You could pickle it, dry it out, hang it on the wall. It's a good story. I bet you my left arm against 1 million for this next hand.
He looks at you with a strange raised eyebrow, and I'm gonna make a reaction roll to the offering of an arm to see how he reacts to that. I'm gonna say that's gonna be
It's not even like a metal arm, right? It's just a regular arm.
It's
I
a
just
bad
think
bet
I-
on his part.
yeah.
He
That's not a
lived it
great.
all.
That's not a great reaction. So he goes, I don't know about that. I don't know what I could do with an arm.
Hey, okay, I'll tell you what. I got a ship. Got a ship. I told you I've bet a ship before.
All right, you want to do a ship?
A ship against what? 1 million, or you said you don't have a ship.
I can do $1 million.
I'll do a ship against $1 million.
He's drunkenly.
That's crazy betting.
He goes, I'll do $1 million, and then he pulls
I'll
out.
tell you what. I lose this thing. I'll walk you there now. I'll give you the ship tonight, keys and everything. And I'm trying to play off the whole drunk thing. I'll walk you there right now, and I'll give you the keys of the ship. We'll fucking throw a party in it. I don't give a shit.
He's totally with you right now. He like pulls out his data pad, and you can see that he pulled up like a lawyer AI persona to draft a binding document for this bet.
Would Niall have any way of hearing what's on the other end of these earpieces while they're talking?
Also, yeah, they have microphones.
You hear Niall's voice in your ear and you say, "Listen, man, can you just get up and go take a shit for a second until I get back in the shit for this next hand."
Yeah. Hey, man, listen, buddy. I'm gonna go take a shit real quick. I'm gonna take a dookie dookie. All right, you don't offer up an arm. and just keep playing a game. I gotta my life on the line. Last chance on the arm, by the way. I'm telling you.
I'm
Listen,
good with the arm.
this is cards. Cards are all about talking, right? Let's talk. You know, you want a story to tell. How many people could say they want a fucking game?
Are you an arms
Should've
salesman?
fun.
Why do you want to sell me your arm so bad? Honestly, it makes me
I
kind of
hate this
suspicious. It feels not very valuable to you.
Listen, man, I'm fucking drunk, bro. Shut up, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about, and I walk away.
Why don't you go use the bathroom?
I go use the-
Niles says smooth exit, man. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good.
That's me, man. King of Smooth. What are you working up here, Niall?
Dookie Dookie.
Listen, man, I got 2 more tries to bust into this fucking bitch ass software, and if I can get a hold of the cameras, and I can tell you exactly when you need to make your bet, when his cards are weak, and when you have him fucked.
Perfect,
hell.
perfect.
Just to,
Niall.
you know.
And listen, don't worry. Even if he wins this bet, I walk him to the ship. We nab him. We're nabbers. We'll do what we got to do.
So you know the thing is like I really would prefer to do no nabbing. So I'm gonna do my thing here, and I hope that it's a no nab situation. But then if you want, we can nab because I'm not gonna intervene. But nabbing is like a lot of work. You ever nab?
Well, we're gonna nab
Oh,
eventually, buddy.
You cut out. I didn't hear you.
I ran with pirates for a while. I've nabbed.
Oh,
I've ran with pirates, man. I've been a nabber. I've nabbed before in my life. But here's the thing, Niall. We're nabbing this guy no matter what. He's got a bounty on his head. He's got information we need. We can't get one in this room. We got to get him outside. I think maybe that's why I'm trying to sell the ship. We'd lead him out there. But if anything, we just go get a drink before I sign this contract, whatever. And then, you know, we'll work it out. Don't. We're not going to lose the ship. You get in the cameras. You let me know what we got to do. Right now, I got Cygnus in there working them. And then I walk him after.
okay. Now says, do you think his room number would be useful for nabbing? Like where he's staying? Would that be
I
helpful?
can get that, but I bet he'd be cagey about it.
I can get
relate
it.
kind of like.
Niles says.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. We can post up there if anything. Have a conversation with the idea.
Okay, yeah. All right, go take it. You don't have to really shit, my boy. And then Niall
Oh,
hangs up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hangs
All
up.
right,
as
I
in stop
leave.
talking.
What's this doing?
Cygnus is just talking with this guy. He's like, man, what's up with that guy? He's talking about selling an arm. Doesn't make sense to me. Does that make sense to you?
He takes out a cigar and goes, I know, right? Like, he wanted to give away his arm. Like, I mean, you know, at UOB, I like my arms. How about
He
you? I
doesn't
mean,
like
would you
them.
give up your arm? Is that easy?
Yeah, I would get it if it's like a metal
Oh,
arm.
the crazy
Is he just
bell.
gonna cut off his arm and give it to you in a bag or something?
Yeah,
like
I mean,
that?
he's so willing to go out and risk life and literal limb that I feel like maybe the limbs aren't that valuable. Like, maybe he has some kind of, you know, there's a big galaxy out here. I mean, it could be, you know, anything. I don't know what he is.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he can regrow his arms like a.
Stop back.
Maybe some kind of like octopus, like some weird thing like
doubling
that.
down.
I'm giving the game away.
I sit back down. I'm like, guys, you really shouldn't be talking in the middle of a hand. We got people playing. You can't be speculating.
God.
Am I back to the ship
Dookie.
yet, Alex?
Yeah, it should be your turn, right?
I just want to roll really quickly to get on the cameras before. Well, first I have to roll to get in. I'm assuming.
Now I'm
Last
gonna
time.
say that, yeah, you do have to roll to get in again.
Okay. -4. Is there anything I could do to get this -4 down? Any alternative method that I know of? Like, just some trick I could do? No, it's okay. No, we roll. We ball. Made it by 3.
I'm gonna say as you're getting more familiar with this system, it's gonna be -3 from now on because now you're more familiar because you faced her once before, so you or whatever the system is.
Yeah.
once
Okay,
before.
right on. Yeah.
Okay, so now
Well,
it's gonna be you're gonna go for cameras, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the cameras first.
All right, so you and her are gonna do competition hacking.
Yeah. Damn, I rolled like shit. There's
You
no
beat
way.
her.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
No way.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, so she
the
glanced
cameras
over
come
you.
up, and Niall's waiting, and they don't go away. And then he looks to the right, and he checkmates the board he had up over here. He does the final move,
I love that.
and then he goes. I zoom in, and I'm looking at if I'm looking around to find that table.
You can find it pretty
Flipping
easily.
through all the feeds.
Yeah, you flip through a few feeds, you find it on like
Yeah.
the fourth one.
There's like a montage of me flipping through the screens. I find it. I instantly zoom in. I fucking pick the right camera that can get the right angle that zooms in right on the guy's cards when he picks them up off the table. I'm just gonna wait for a moment where I see that his are worse than Andy's.
All right, so now effectively what it's going to do is going to give you guys both like a plus 5 to your rolls for the cards.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah. Niles, you hear Niles say bingo, and he goes, I'll tell you when.
okay, and then here's the catch that's happening in this plot. We cut to Anthony. Are you still at this? You're still at the bar.
Yeah, I think right now I'm working. I'm swiping things, making drinks.
You're noticing that some security-looking officer, like wearing a suit and some body armor, is walking over, and you notice that his eyes are fixed on the port where that plug was in last time. Looks like he got the
Oh.
report from the last broken plug. Was here to remove it.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no.
I continue to work. But I'm standing in front of the port,
Okay,
working.
so he approaches you and says, "Excuse me, I need to access that.
Need a what?
I need you to move, please.
What?
Move, please."
And as I reach in, I get one of the condoms and I very quickly pierce it with my long fingernails.
Jeez.
He has canonical long fingernails.
I hold my breath and I run it under his nose.
Okay, he's gonna make a Constitution check.
All that shit popping off immediately.
Or a health check, rather. Damn. I'm gonna say this is at a -2. He doesn't make it.
Nice.
This is gonna be -2 for you as well, Eduardo.
I'm holding my breath.
I know, but you have to hold it for the entire thing to dissipate.
I'll hold it right now. Let's see. I
He
can
was
hold my breath
prepared
for
to hold
5
that.
minutes.
He
5
can
minutes.
That's
back
true.
up.
Then
Yeah,
okay,
I wouldn't know to back
I'll
up.
give you an advantage on this check then.
I grab his balls while I do it. I pierce, I grab. I'm holding my breath.
I start making out with him.
I'm fucking the guy.
Do a straight health check.
Attack 'em all.
I'm not by
You
2.
suck. You fell asleep.
Stupid. No, it's a roofie.
I'm
You're
just kidding. I'm just
goofy.
kidding. What happens
You're
is you're dead. You're out of the game. Sorry. No. You catch a few mouthfuls on the way out as you like exit the situation, and you just start hacking. You're coughing.
I'm grabbing balls.
Dang.
I'm
Thought he got
squeezing-
his
The security officer dropped to the floor, and like a guy noticed it, like turned around and said, "Oh my God, do you need help?" And he like walked over to him.
To him, not to me. I'm hacking.
Yeah, well, you're just coughing. He goes, "What happened here?" And he's drinking.
That weird robot left me this, and it popped off when I was talking to security guard. I don't know what's going on. Let's go get him.
Robot? What robot?
Robot, come out.
I don't work here, man. I'm a casino guy. I'm just here to play casino.
Go do your job.
Just
Leave me
a
alone.
alone.
I'm throwing up. I start throwing up.
Nice, classic.
He shrugged his hands and I don't know, and goes,
Not my pay grade.
The right reaction.
yeah, okay, so that happened. You see all this on one of the cameras, Niall. This whole exchange go down. What do you say?
Yeah. I'm just watching it unfold. Now he's playing his games, but he's got it zoomed in.
All right, so let's roll for the hands at the table with +5. Yeah, he goes all in. That means roll for him actually. Yeah, he does. He crit fails.
Oh, wow.
He goes
Yeah.
all in and loses all of his money.
Yeah, Niall does.
What?
This is the one.
Dang.
Go for it.
Yep.
Buddy, listen. Great hand. That was amazing. I'm raking in his chips right now. Wait, who won between me and Cygnus, actually?
You guys, Cygnus won actually.
I think I did.
Well, because no, my first one I only had like.
Oh yeah, you
7?
technically rolled lower. But you
Yeah,
rolled
yeah,
5.
you're right.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll do Trevor.
Andy
I
raking
rake
the
in all
pot.
this money. Buddy, hey, listen. Hey, the ship deal is still on the table. I'll tell you what, I'll sign it right now. Maybe, let me buy you a drink. We go to the bar, get a quick drink. I'll sign it there. We come here, we play.
Want to come back to my room? I have an executive suite. I have a private table in there.
Holy shit, a private table?
Yeah.
I start looking around. I'm like, buddy, between you and me, it's low action, man. We got fucking this guy's folding every hand. I haven't seen this fucking bozo play a single hand since I sat down. Let's go to your room.
The guy walks off
I'll tell you
angrily
what,
that you said that too.
Yeah, I'm there. I don't know about the rest of these guys.
How about you?
Invite who you want, but
He looks at Cygnus. How about you?
He's like, hey, if there's a party, I'm there. More drinks? Should I go get some drinks from the bar, guys?
It's okay. I'll get room service bring it up.
yeah, hey, get a couple bottles. Okay, fair enough.
It's okay. We don't
All right.
need to be bothered
Well,
with it.
Sweet. I mean, it's good with me. Let's go then. And I start packing my stuff up. I grab all his chips and I start putting it into like a bag that I have.
Okay. So
Alright.
you do it.
We're
And you guys are headed up to his room.
I want to check the. Does he mention what room he's in? Like, Niles watching this all happen. I'm watching them.
Yeah, you can just follow them through the cameras if you want to see what
Yeah.
room they get to.
Yeah, well, the reason I'm asking is because would there be a camera? There wouldn't be a camera in his room, I guess.
No, but in a hallway. Yeah.
Damn, I wanted to check to make sure there's nothing inside his room, no booby traps or anything, but I wouldn't be able to do that. All right, well, while they're walking, is there anything else outside of, like, obviously I could get room information? If I was to get access to that database, would I be able to roll like RIM knowledge to see if there's any like other notable people that are there? Potentially people we could rob. Or
Absolutely.
just
Yeah.
that might
You
be-
could absolutely do that.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get into that system.
While that's happening, can I, like, as we're walking to the room, I want to tell this guy, hey, listen, I'm gonna open up a tab for all the drinks we're gonna have sent up to your room. So I'm gonna go leave my card with the bartender, and I walk over to the bartender
Okay.
and I say, look, room service coming up, a couple of bottles. Did he tell me? He probably told me the room we're going to, right? The room number.
Yeah, he said, yeah, bring it up to 420C.
Okay, so I sit down, I lean up to the bar, and I start tapping my card. Does my boy Banthony come up, or what?
Anthony's hacking. He's also muted.
Oh, I
I'm
hear the
over the
hacking.
sink. I'm over the sink of the bar, and I'm spraying Sprite in my eyes and my mouth.
Right?
Yes, you know how Sprite they got the little nozzles. I'm doing that.
God.
So you have to try
I
harder to
pretend
get
not
my
to know.
attention. You have to get.
I grab some like bar nuts and I throw them at your head, and I say, "Hey, barkeep, buddy, what's going on? All the hacking and coughing. It is a place of business that can't be up to code. Can't be. All right, listen, we got a bunch of drinks coming up to 420C. We're gonna order it through room service. Make sure we get the good shit. All right, put it all in this card. I don't care what you got to do." And I slide it to him.
I'm still standing over the sink. You see me nodding my head. All right,
Okay.
I can do that. All right.
All right, I leave. I head back and I catch up with you guys as you guys are going up the elevator.
All right.
All right.
So you guys do that. You go up to the room. As you're approaching, I'm going to say that another security guard has been dispatched to check on this other security guard that fell asleep. So after a few minutes after they've been gone, Anthony, what is your plan here? Do you get out after Andy talks to you, or do you stay?
That's a good question, isn't it?
Can I intervene really quickly, Alex? Can I ask if I was to get access to the system that has the room numbers, would that also give me access to like their security notices and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like all their internal comms?
I'm going to say it's going to be access to the main central computers what you're getting.
Okay. I want to try to do that and then see if I can reroute this guy to send him to a different place. Like as if
Nice.
like the incident occurred at a different bar.
Okay. Yeah, roll to see if you can get in.
Is it -3? Okay.
I only
you
got so
fucking
many
bitch.
condoms,
Come
my
on,
boy.
Come on. Oh, no way.
What'd you make about it?
Made by one or no?
I don't think
So
One.
you get in there, and then not long after you see the familiar log on of another user onto the local network, and then you getting kicked off.
Now goes, fucking bitch. He goes, hey, Anthony, I hear you hacking. I need you to stick that other one in, man. You look to your left and it's smoking again.
Hold on. That smells like that smells like shit.
I'm sorry, man. You hear? Oh no, I'm not.
I'm having a bad time. My eyes are watering, so I'm gonna do this to see if I can. No,
There's
Grab
peanuts
it.
in your hair.
I plug it into the to the sink sewage drain.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh,
It's
no.
it was a moderately sized hole. I
now
did it.
watches this happen on the camera.
Medium-sized hole.
And he goes, "Damn." Okay. Well, never mind, bitch. Have fun with the guard. And then you start hearing classical music playing through your earpiece.
It's really funny.
Uh,
No, you hear hold music. You hear the music that you hear like with the you know the one you hear when you talk to Comcast. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
So, I'm gonna say, you guys roll up on his room, and he says, "All right, guys, you ready? Welcome to Mi Casa, Su Casa." You know what they say. And he opens it up. His head gets blown right off his shoulders, like evaporated into like a mist.
As soon as
Oh,
you open the
snap.
door,
Yeah, he opened the door.
That's crazy.
Dang.
that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I think that's as good of a place to end it as any then.
Great
Yeah.
spot to stop. Yeah.